Yes, please. We're taking proposals for specific actions on the targets that we've heard.
This is what I would like to propose for Tuesday, given the information that we've been given. There are a number of actions that have been proposed that don't have to be specifically done on Tuesday, and I support those actions. But I say if they don't need to be specifically done on Tuesday, we can put them off to another day. I support Bill's action at FHFA in the morning, since that's something that he has to leave afterwards. I think that we should honor that and support that action. I also support David and the sentiment here to go after Congress. If we can do an independent action on the same day at Congress, I would like to propose that we do both on Tuesday. If there's a way we can work them out time-wise, or perhaps getting enough people for both actions.
Clarification, does that one have to be in the morning, Bill?
Yes, it would have to be in the morning. It would have to be probably at 9 o'clock in the morning. It'd have to be like an early. And actually, I
Can you say why it couldn't happen in the afternoon?
I'm sorry. It's because I have to fly home. Figure out how to fly home because my family's not gonna put up with me being gone. I'm supposed to be home on Monday.
Bill, I
So
love
if I talk to your wife, who I know personally,
Yeah, you know.
Let's not do that here.
That's not yet, please. But you know, it is possible that like Treasury's just right over there, right? Right over there, right?
Yeah,
Treasury's right over there. Federal House. We could have a little march that goes Treasury, Federal Finance Administration, and then to the Capitol. We've already got a cut war, fund jobs, sold sign, for sale sign, and corrupt and broken signs made for doing our own thing on the outside, while other people do something really cool on the inside.
What time would we get up
Lunch
to
hour
the Capitol?
at 12 noon,
So we would be 3 hours ahead of the labor gang.
and we would punch the message stronger.
Yay!
So can you reiterate that you just kind of proposed a series of places?
I propose that we spend time between now and then building community and capacity with trainings, etc. We're really excited for a 9 a.m. sharp. We get up early, we leave, we do a march, we go Treasury tax the rich, that we go Federal Housing Finance Administration principal reduction now.
Where is the federal
It's 17777. It's a 0.8 miles from here, walkable.
Which
I'm sorry.
don't know exactly
Dash
which
on Island.
We're gonna find the place.
I get lost every time I get in a car here. And then we go to fucking Congress and we camp out at Congress and let the labor add ranks, people to our ranks, that rather than us adding rank people to their ranks.
I do disagree with that. We need to step up and be proactive with forming alliance with organized labor, because in the coming days, weeks, months, they're going to be some of our strongest allies.
And I don't think that they'll be opposed to us having exactly complementary language there ahead of them, and they will be able to.
And we finished general strategies.
What I'm saying is, we can be there. We can bring either neutral symbols or symbols that still support.
I think everything I've said would support them. Everything I've proposed.
Well, what I'm saying is, we don't go there with say like no oil sands drilling signs, no climate change, stuff like that. We don't have to worry about. We just leave that here at camp.
All right, stop. I'm sorry. I heard a lot of support for what was just proposed, which was basically a 3-target involving moving demonstration, starting at the financiers, the housing home financiers, or starting at Treasury, moving to the home financiers, moving to Congress.
Congress is not a demonstration, right? It's civil resistance.
It could be both.
There may be civil resistance components there that we might not get into completely right now. Right? Okay, so I saw some support for that. And I just want to throw in one other fact, which I understand at noon that at McPherson Square, people are getting together to discuss upcoming actions. And we've talked about how we want to think about actions that we're doing with the group that's been at McPherson Square. So I wonder if some people might want to be, at that and engaging with that. And maybe if we wrap up this proposal, some people might be able to go up there and talk about it. So would anyone else like to speak to the proposal that's on the table now?